Oh god, that's amazing.
Drac, yo, wreck. Swing by when you ain't so busy playing hero. We'll catch up.
Sure thing, Crud. I have stories, let me tell you. Ryder, this is Grant, an old friend. Practically built this whole place. Don't let the fact that he's Earth not bother you. He can't help it.
What do you think of the colony? Pretty great, huh?
When you said colony, I didn't think you meant this. Why didn't you tell me, Drac?
Wasn't sure about you at first. And then it seemed simpler to just show you when we got here.
It's something else, all right.
Isn't it, though? Tricky to set up out here, but worth it.
I'm guessing you have questions.
The plants here, where'd they come from?
Ever since the clan got here, Warren and his assistant have been working hard on the greenhouse.
We built him and Hark some pretty fancy digs. Lights and everything.
New T'Chaka's plans grow way better than the ones back home. Way less radiation.
How long has the colony been here?
Since we left the Nexus, after the mutiny.
Just like that? Leave the Nexus, start a colony?
We're Krogan, kid. We can live anywhere.
Could have parked our tails on a volcano and handled it just fine.
There's a lot of prefab materials here, and shuttles.
Some of it was gear we had stored away on the Nexus.
The rest we sort of stole when we left. Not like anyone was gonna stop us.
Fair point.
How do you know Drac?
We mined together back when our quads had barely dropped.
Now I just can't seem to get rid of him.
You seem at home here, Drac.
And you're not getting any younger. Ever think of retiring?
The day you dig my grave, old-timer.
Sad honor that'll be.
I'll talk to you later.
Very chill dude. Another Urno that focused on building instead of destruction. Although he probably did a lot of destruction too.
I don't sell Rincol to humans. Matter of principle.
What made you pick up and come to Helios?
I was sick of living on a dead planet, watching my people tear each other apart. Hitching a ride on the Nexus was a chance to start over.
But you left the Nexus.
And built this. Best decision the Krogan ever made. Just wish it was on better terms. Not wise to burn bridges out here.
What's Rincol?
Krogan alcohol. Like drinking a live grenade. I distill it myself. Strongest in the galaxy.
That's impressive.
Not really. I'm the only distiller in the galaxy.
Remind me to stock up.
What's it like living out here?
It's no paradise, but it's easier than Tuchanka. Back home, stepping outside during a nuclear wind could tear the plate from your skull.
What was it like traveling on the Nexus?
Don't know. I remember Solarians packing us into cryo. Some of us needed a double hit to fall asleep. Then, nothing. Suddenly we were here. You want to know more, ask Barrack. Says he woke up mid-journey and lived 50 years alone on the Nexus.
He has to be lying.
Probably. Good story, though.
Oh, that's really deductive for the story from him.
What do you have against selling Rincol to humans?
Spent too much time babysitting humans who think they can stomach it. Fact is, you can't. Maybe it won't kill you, but it'll leave me a mess to clean up.
I bet I could handle it.
Typical.
That's all for now.
Back to it.
Varka, listen to yourself.
I know what I saw. Did that worm think I wouldn't notice? It's my squad, not Gren's, and I'll be damned if I let them take orders from him.
What do you want me to do?
Handle it, Cortic, or I will.
Half the time, I feel like I'm the only one holding this colony together.
Trouble?
Varka and Gren fought together back home, side by side, but always in competition. Made them stronger. Now they have no enemies to fight, so they're fighting each other. I can see the tension building, colonists taking sides. This is how clan wars start.
A divided colony will never survive out here.
Which is why we need to act fast. Best way to stop this feud is to perform a rite of union.
Which is?
Shove them into a ring with a beast. Make them fight as a team. Defeating a common foe creates a powerful bond. Krogan don't take that lightly. Help me perform the rite, and we can hold this colony together.
You really think Varka and Gren could cause a war?
Big problems can start out small, not taking any chances.
How am I supposed to help with the rite?
For one, they need something to fight.
I hope you don't mean me.
No, but I do need you to help me drive a beast into the arena. Shamans make a special lure for this. Should help subdue it.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Good. Set this lure out in the wild to attract a fiend. The beast might be feisty at first, so stay on your toes. I'll keep Varka and Gren from each other's throats till you get back. Good luck.
I forgot about the one to check the other dialogue. Doesn't probably lame stock dialogue. I don't know why I care that much.
You fixed that leak? Working on it.
That's the botonics that we're done much later. I should.
Nice to finally breathe fresh air.
You fixed that leak? Working on it.
You let him ship off to Kadara? What were you thinking?
It was his choice.
No, his life isn't the only one affected.
Now here's someone who's actually been to Kadara. You can ask her. If Arcal wants to be a heavy for some Kadara slimeball, he can. I wasn't gonna stop him.
He'll be treated like an expendable attack dog and he'll die. And his death will be on your hands.
Or he's using them to make a bunch of credits so we can live easier.
Do you want me to find this Arcall for you?
No, I'll track him down myself.
It's best if you don't get involved. But thank you.
Just let it go, Ryder. This is a broken matter. They'll figure it out.
But she asked me. You asked me. Sheesh.
Now here's a sane person who actually knows about Kadara. Let's ask him.
I can try.
He's my son, Nera. She let my only son fly to that hellhole.
If Arcal wants to be a heavy for some Kadara slimeball, he can. I wasn't gonna stop him.
He'll be treated like an expendable attack dog and he'll die. And his death will be on your hands.
Or he's using them to make a bunch of credits so we can live easier.
I think yeah, that was a good same conversation.
He's a Krogan. You guys don't go down that easy.
You're cracking jokes? I should beat you into the dust, Nexus scum.
Hey, watch it.
You should go. I'll handle this.
But she asked me. You asked me. Sheesh.
That was rough. Yeah, that's just him for the drugs multi mission. I'll do that at later dates.
That's where your gas came from.
Don't tell anyone a human gave me this. Sorry, Pathfinder. No outsiders in the family quarters.
Come on. We have to try, at least.
You're setting yourself up for disappointment.
Don't talk like that.
Hey, Nexus, back me up. The initiative did cure the genophage like they promised, right?
Not a cure. They've made some good progress.
Barely. There's no point in getting our hopes up.
It's our duty to populate the colony with strong, not more offspring. Am I right?
Have you tried having kids before?
Of course. Before the journey and after and often. We just need to keep trying.
Doesn't hurt to try?
It's easy for you to say. Your children don't die in their eggs.
You need to listen to her on this one. Maybe back off a little.
Don't you want a few little ones running around?
You know I do, but I'm not setting myself up for heartbreak. I'll consider it when the cure is actually a cure.
Thanks for trying, Nexus. I'll get through to her.
You know, I got that oddie myself. Knocked it out, shackled it, and shoved it in my shuttle. Gotta say, trying to pilot with that thing growling behind you, not my idea of fun.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate about those parents.
Nexus, how about you? Eladon ain't a place for wimps, but it's kicking your human ass.
Yeah, ha! No thresher maws on Earth to practice on.
I do okay.
I'd like to see it. Next time we go out looking for fiends, we'll take you.
Thanks. I'll pass. I don't need to prove myself to you.
Oh yeah? Well, what if I say you do?
Tell you what, I'll send vids, assuming your overconfident hide is still around to watch them.
Ha! That's right. You're gonna get stomped one day, Kenar. Everyone knows it. Got what it takes to be a winner?
Nexus, how about you? Eladon ain't a place for wimps, but it's kicking your human ass.
I don't care about that.
You see that worm? No one can land a scratch on it.
Notice social interactions. Bruno's been. Alright everyone, most of you are used to either gender segregated camps back on Tachanka or mostly mercenary work forward. But now we are all together and it's time for us to make the most of this opportunity. With females sending breeding requests and males asking many questions about fertility, we had some good dialogue so far. And in most cases, everyone has already recovered from the injuries. To that end, we added some monetary culture. this is the other way around message story I get, and still hilarious. Blasto 6, Partners in Crime. Notice Blasto and Blasto's partner sister agreeing to engage in mating rituals. Blasto's partner does not attempt to assert authority over his sister or shoots Blasto for mating with his sister without permission. Jesus. Fleet and Flotilla. Balikus and Chalet are good models for behavior and of a good model for behavior of a couple that is interested in courting despite cultural differences. Do not sing, though. Nobody sings while mating. That's just a thing they do in bed sometimes. I cannot stress that enough. Can't hardly wait. Now I know some of you got offended by having a young Kroger court a human female. But since the video is literally about a Krogan male trying to learn appropriate courtship behavior, you are going to shut up and watch it. Also, Vega Poor Jr. does a great job as human female father, and he should be made an honorary Krogan. Oh god! No, that is a reference from both Vega and Iron Bull. That's amazing. Unfortunately, it's really sad that he was blacklisted by Bioware. If I remember that rumor being correct. Well, no, not rumor. If I remember correctly at all, it just he was just making some terrible jokes on Twitter and just a shame. I saw Confessions 26. True Blue couldn't hurt. After that, I like how he just says couldn't hurt. After that, we recommend that you try some edutainment. Jesus Christ. He really hates these two three letters. In the form of one of the dating sims available at the kiosk. I can think of a few better ways for us to learn about romance than by playing an interactive game on the subject. Notice, store it upwards, updated. Vix scarring. Did you all see how my turret blew up an entire cat gunship? I mean, yes, I'm pretty sure you saw it because apparently the explosion damaged the optics nerves of some males who aren't wearing safety goggles. Males, the goggles are your friend. Trust the goggles. I love it. I'm off the epic tramping, but I left the codes. And you can contact me for help if they're killing everything too fast and making the rest for your project look bad. You're all the best grant a female could ask for. Let's show how the guys what we let's show these guys what we can do. Also, keep those IFs up to date. I install a behavior algorithm where the core actually gets happy when it kills things, like Blood Rage, but for the turret, and I'm pretty sure it works as intended, but you never know. Have fun! I love it. I love reading this. Community, no fathers, and that's the original. Let's just start, but it's a bit tricky. How the turrets are set up, anyway. From Cormarine, any other mayors who have kids interested in getting together? Now that we're supposed to raise them along with your females instead of just visiting, I have a lot of questions. Let's get together with the little ones and figure out how to do this. And maybe let's keep it safe. No explosive runs or alright. Contact poster for information and meetup times. Oh, this is wholesome. And the fall I read earlier is a fucking amazing shit.